Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. If you like streaming movies and series on Netflix, you may know that some of Netflix's content is geo-locked, which basically means it's only available in specific countries or regions. And if you're anything like me, then you'd love nothing more than to be able to access as much of the global Netflix library as you can. The good news is that with a VPN, you can actually do that. I'm talking Bollywood movies, European films, anime shows, all of that, and so much more can be available to you if you just use a VPN. Now, in case you're not familiar with how VPNs can improve your streaming experience, it's really very simple. First thing you need to understand is that, for copyright reasons, Netflix doesn't have the right to distribute their movies and series everywhere around the world. As a result of that, Netflix libraries will look different based on what country you're in when you're accessing the platform. Now, what a VPN essentially does is that it connects you to a server in another location or country. It changes your IP address so that it looks like you're in that other country, and then, naturally, you can access Netflix's library from that new location. All you really need to do to make this work is connect to a VPN, choose a server, and then refresh Netflix. And that's really it. It's that simple. And the best part is that it also works on any other streaming platform like Netflix. So yeah, if that sounds good to you, then you should definitely consider getting a VPN. So now that we've briefly covered how a VPN can enhance your Netflix watching experience, you might be wondering which VPN is the best option for more streaming opportunities. The top 3 VPNs I want to recommend are Surfshark, NordVPN, and ExpressVPN. Each one is great in its own way, but they all work remarkably well in accessing Netflix and really any streaming platform. Let's start with Surfshark, which is the cheapest of the 3 options, though Nord is also budget-friendly, but we'll get to that in a minute. Surfshark has all the basic security features like the kill switch, which can be very useful for streaming. So let's say you're using a VPN for streaming in a restrictive country, and for whatever reason your VPN disconnects. If your online traffic continues through regular means on your actual IP address, you could get in trouble. But with a VPN like Surfshark, the kill switch will automatically disconnect you from the internet and keep your online traffic hidden. Another useful thing about Surfshark is that it has more than 3,200 servers in 100 different countries, so that's a lot of locations where you could access exclusive Netflix content. Plus, one of the coolest features about Surfshark is that it doesn't have a limit on the number of devices you could secure with a single subscription. So if you're looking for a budget-friendly option that has all of the important features and gives you access to a variety of streaming content, then Surfshark is the choice for you. Now, if you're looking for something a little faster, but still easy on the wallet, then NordVPN is another fantastic option. When it comes to streaming platforms like Netflix, Nord is one of the most consistent VPNs, and it offers all the basic security features like the kill switch. But another great thing about Nord is that it has some bonus security features in addition to all the essential stuff. So for example, it offers great threat protection, which will keep your devices and network safe from malware and viruses. As far as how many devices you could secure with a single subscription, NordVPN lets you secure up to 6 different devices. I know that's not the same as having an unlimited amount of devices like with Surfshark, but 6 is still good enough to share with a few friends and family. So if that sounds good, then Nord would definitely be a great pick for you. And the last thing I want to touch on is that Nord has over 6,000 servers in 61 different countries. So yeah, if you're looking for something of great value for streaming and is still within a budget, then NordVPN is definitely the way to go. The last VPN I want to recommend is my personal favorite, and that is ExpressVPN. When it comes to accessing more content on streaming platforms, Express actually has an edge over other VPNs because it's got over 3,000 servers in 105 different countries, which means that you get access to a wider array of Netflix libraries simply by virtue of Express having a vast number of countries in its roster. Another great thing with Express is that you can secure up to 8 devices with a single subscription, so you could also share your account with your loved ones so they can enjoy more streaming too. Now, even though Express does cost just a little bit more than Nord or Surfshark, it's my personal day-to-day VPN simply because of how easy it is to use and how snappy it is to connect to the servers. It's got all the necessary security features like the kill switch, and it's the most consistent and reliable as far as accessing streaming services. Rarely did I ever need to reach out to customer support to make it work. And in fact, the one time I couldn't get access to the Japanese Netflix library using ExpressVPN, the support team actually gave me a free month as compensation, and that's because their Japanese servers were under maintenance at the time. So it was really cool that they gave me a free month when their service didn't work as promised, which really goes to show how incredible the customer support is at Express. I mean, of all the VPNs I've tested out over the years, Express is the only one that's ever done something like this with me. I've come to Nord, Surfshark, and many other VPNs with similar issues before, and usually they'd recommend other servers for me to try out, and that worked to fix the issue eventually, but with Express they immediately gave me a free month, which is really amazing customer service. Honestly, I can see why they've won awards for their customer service. So if you want optimal performance from a VPN and wider accessibility in terms of how much content you could get, and you don't mind paying a little bit extra for the peace of mind, knowing that your VPN is always going to work very reliably and consistently, and that you'll be well supported in case you run into any unexpected issues, then ExpressVPN is definitely your best bet. Now, generally speaking, most VPNs will give you 3 plans to choose from. Surfshark and Nord both have a 1-month plan, a 1-year plan, and a 2-year plan. But with Express, you can choose either a 1-month plan, a 6-month plan, or a 1-year plan. Maybe 2 years seems like a bit long to you, so it's nice to have a middle option. That being said, out of curiosity, I spoke with Express about their plans, and they mentioned that a lot of people end up spending more money on monthly renewals than they would have if they've gotten the yearly plan. And that's because the monthly rate drops when you go with the longer term plans. Ultimately, if you know for sure you're not going to need a VPN for longer than a month, then definitely get the monthly plan. But if there's a chance you might end up using a VPN for more than a month, then going with the 1-year plan is the best option. Worst case scenario, if you change your mind or you realize you don't need a VPN for that long, you could always get a refund and go back to just 1 month at a time. Again, all 3 of these VPNs, Express, Nord, and Surfshark, are truly fantastic in their own right. And as far as accessing streaming services, you'll definitely be happy no matter which one you go for. If you want to know more about each VPN separately in terms of privacy policy or security features, speed, or even streaming and torrenting capabilities, you'll find links for full reviews in the description. I've also added links to the pricing of each VPN, as well as some useful links that you could click to get a discount. And that's it for this video. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to drop them in the comments down below, as I love getting to interact with you guys. And if you enjoyed this video, or if you found it helpful, please feel free to let me know by liking the video and subscribing to the channel. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.